Hi everyone, it's Simon here and it's Monday the 7th of November. I just thought we'd have a whiz round the various charts, global temperature charts, and look at the sea ice for a couple of minutes and just bring you up to date on where we are with global climate at the moment. Chart that is here in front of you is from the NOAA site, and it basically shows temperature anomalies, departures from normal, which is running along here. We've got the years across the bottom there, 1979 through to 2011, and these are satellite based observations, so we're only going back to 79 because that's when we got reliable information from. You can see the standard up and down of the atmosphere where it got very warm as we got into the 2000s. Look, here are those peaks, but here's that fall off during 2008 and then rising again into 2010, coming down again this year. The black line is the mean. You can see how it rose sharply, but is beginning to tail off. As far as CO2 is concerned, here's how it looks for CO2. This is from NOAA, and again you can see this upward trend is continuing here in CO2 levels generally, and we're now up to levels of what's that, 391-ish parts per million of CO2. So this increase in CO2 does continue, but bear in mind the scale there is 382 up to 392. I draw no conclusion from this for you. You draw your own conclusions, but I just wanted to show you the charts as they are. Let's have a look at Arctic sea ice extent, so up at the North Pole. This is the area of ocean with at least 15% of sea ice. A couple of interesting lines on here. The grey line here is the 1979 to 2000 average. The dotted line here is the 2007 minimas, and the blue line here is 2011, and you can see how, although it's below average again, it stayed just above the 2007 minimum. Here's how the whole northern hemispheric sea ice anomaly looks, and you can see how it's gradually fallen, look, during the last few years, and we're now down quite a bit below where we should be as far as the anomalies are concerned. So that's for ice across the whole of the northern hemisphere. You see this decrease. As far as temperatures are concerned, this is from the DMI site, and this is quite a useful one. Let me see if I can get a better shot of that for you, and the answer is no, I can't, but still, never mind. I thought that was going to be a better shot for you to show temperatures. Here we go, let's have a look, see if we can get that. There we go, look, you see how temperatures have been, this is for the mean temperatures in the Arctic during the period, during the last 300 days plus, so it's kind of for the last year, and you see how temperatures have been running above where they should be during the last few weeks. So again, it's just something to watch across the northern hemisphere. Let's go down to the south though, look at the extent of the Antarctic sea ice, and you notice how down there things are much more nearer normal. The grey line here represents the 1979 to 2000 average. The dotted line represents the 2010 levels, and you can see here, look, how the blue line has stayed pretty close to the solid black line throughout. So we've got nearer average conditions in the southern hemisphere as opposed to the north, where we've got less sea ice than usual. In fact, looking at the anomaly for the whole of the southern hemispheric sea ice, you see it's virtually at zero, so it's exactly almost where you would expect it to be. And finally, I just thought it might be quite nice to take a look at this shot. This is from the Amundsen Scott South Pole Station live as we speak. That's what it looks like down there for this afternoon. Wow, that looks pretty chilly, doesn't it? Anyway, I hope that's been useful for you. I just wanted to really just take you on a trawl around the various charts and look at the different charts that are now becoming available. One really good site is Anthony Watts's whatsupwiththat.com, and that's a really useful site to get loads and loads of information from. But it's all this sort of data that go in to help our forecast. So I hope that's been of interest to you. Don't forget the site is supported by the adverts that you see around here. So if you do see an advert you like, do click on it, go through to the advertiser, show your support for WeatherWeb and show your support for the advertiser too. Thanks for watching. I hope that's been useful, and keep the sun shining.